Welcome back. You're listening to Nigeria's number one for Talk 99.3 Nigeria Info this beautiful morning. We're in the city of Lagos. How are you doing? Well, we are the Tekers. She is Andrea. Odu-obi. Teke.
All right, and here's Collins. Teke.
Thanks for the prestige pause, and we are set for the family talk, ladies and gentlemen.
The family, considered the smallest unit in a society, but the most powerful of all. It is where habits are formed and values are instilled, one person at a time. For society to get it right, family plays a major role. Get ready to talk family on Family Talk with the Tekers. Now on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Yes, it's time for the family talk, and we're live at 10:36 this beautiful morning. For those joining us for the first time, it is where we have the best of family conversations. And today, the Tekers are bringing to the table children picking their favorite parent. How does that affect relationship? And how? Who was your actual favorite parent as a child when you're growing up? Did you pick? Why did you pick? Maybe if you know why, we can start finding out why these kids try to put asunder what God has put together.
Do you also feel jealous? I mean, we had a caller who expressed how pained he feels whenever his children prefers his wife, their mother, over him. Have you experienced this before as a parent, where you can outrightly see your children picking your partner that is speaking either their mother or their father over you? How does it feel? Do you sometimes feel jealous? Or do you feel like, it shows that the father is doing a good job, or it shows that their mom is doing a good job. I mean, that's why the children can prefer them over me, We'd love for you to share this experience. This is a real life situation happening even with the Tekers.
Lower, bye.
Lower, bye. I can't believe it. Naturally, you would think that our son will warm up to me more than he does to his father. But I'm sorry to bust your bubble. He doesn't even recognize that I'm available sometimes. And man, it's a pain.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Like, it is painful. Now, most times we come back from work and you expect that he would warm up to me. Oh, mommy's back and all of that. But when he comes out, he's there standing, especially when, we didn't walk into the house the same time. And he's there standing. He's not even greeting me to say, let me give my mommy a hug. We usually do a big hug and he comes hugging. But he's just standing there looking. And you know what he's looking for? He's looking for his father. Until his father shows up, he goes, yeah! And I'm like, I've been standing here.
This thing can cause quarrel.
Okay.
It can affect relationship settings.
Okay.
It takes the maturity, it takes the handling of the man, and even how the mother handled it, for this not to deteriorate or to degenerate into a major fight.
Do you know that sometimes, right, whenever I'm feeling very down, probably I'm supposed to have his bath.
Yeah.
And at this time, I just feel, should be like going to meet your father. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Come meet him.
Where's the father now to save you?
Where exactly? You like going to meet him? Go and meet him now. Let him bath you. Let him feed you. It comes once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're human. It's okay.
Absolutely.
That does not mean you hate him.
No.
Or you don't love your child.
That's right.
It's just occasioned by the fact that this innocent child, as innocent as he is, as young, less than 2 years,
like
he already has chosen, he's already showing signs of, his
choosing his favorite
child,
favorite parent, and most times, we've asked ourselves the question, does this happen because one parent is more lenient than the other? Is it because one parent is stricter than the other? Why is it that at this age he can already pick a favorite parent?
A scene finish Seeing what? Finish. Seeing. Arifin.
Okay.
Because you spend more time with him.
So he doesn't value my presence anymore.
So it's like, okay, mommy is always there. That's what I think, though. It could be something more.
Okay. Let's
It
hear
could
from
be more.
Lagos. Have you experienced this before? Are you a parent going through that at the moment?
Absolutely.
Share with us how you've been able to handle it or how you think it can be handled. And why do you think children pick their favorite parent?
Why?
I mean, for parents, you can say, okay, because of the situation that surrounded their birth, because this child reminds you of yourself, you know. But these children, how do they know what reminds what of what? Where do they get this, emotion from?
Big question. All right.
0700 993 993 993.
And you can also join us live on Facebook and YouTube now. It's Nigeria Info 99.3. Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook and YouTube. That way you can see this beautiful lady's face and her smile. You can connect with her smile visually, if you know what I mean. And you can tweet. Did I say tweet?
Collins,
Oh.
it was a sleep. Oh. What are you doing?
I want to use the whistle to cancel.
What you just did.
But Nigerians are tweeting. We know. But don't tweet.
We're not going there.
Don't tweet at us. You can send a WhatsApp to 0809 597 5805. 0809 597 5805
And the phone lines.
are buzzing. And
Okay.
if you are a lady,
You can call 01-465-7190.
that's right. That's how you can be a part. We're talking about children picking their favorite parent. How does that affect relationship between the parents? How does that affect relationship between the children? Because in a situation where you have 4 children, 2 pick mother, 2 pick, that's a complete
That's a divide. That's a divide, for God's sake.
So how does this affect?
I mean, and
Some family problems can start from there.
Exactly. Another thing is, are parents encouraging this?
Oh,
Are parents encouraging this?
Do
where
they enjoy it?
children can pick their favorite parent, and you're like, yes,
I'm winning.
are winning. They are
Oh.
loving me more.
Aha. Oh,
Ngozi's on the line.
from Miss Solo. Hello. What's up, Lagos?
Hello, Mr. Collins and Andrea. Good morning.
Good
Good morning to
morning.
you.
Hi, what's up, Lagos?
Cheers
to
to life.
Just alive.
Mhm.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking about preference
Mm.
to both parents,
Mhm.
me personally growing up, I never liked my dad. I was never that close to him. Not that I hate him or something like that.
Mm.
My father was a very tough man. He is not the smiling type that would even have time for you to sit down and talk and all that. Secondly, he was living differently apart from my mom. They are not separated, but he lives somewhere else. Then we and my mom, we stay in a different location. He comes back once in a while, and those periods are not the best for all of us because he's a very tough person. So we bonded more with my mom.
Okay.
He is a very loving father, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
At least I remember till my secondary days, he buys us expensive clothes, expensive things, foods, and all that. He made sure the family is okay.
Okay.
But when it comes to the personal relationship, child to father, it wasn't there. Probably, yes, now I'm grown, I understand better. The way he was brought up, he lost both parents at a very younger age.
Wow.
Probably that love wasn't there for him because sometimes when we got talking, then you see him mentioning it that he never want the children to suffer what he went through, all those kind of.
Yeah.
So from that angle, I now realize he is a man that was in pain. Probably he had a lot of issues growing up that he couldn't even know how to come out of. So that love, he never had it and he can't give it.
Give it. That's true.
What I've seen. Then
Wow.
now, it's quite different because me and my dad, we are inseparable. I now got to understand him better. I now got to know him better. I now got to talk to him. Even when my father is angry, I'm the only one most times that when I talk, even my younger ones will say, okay, because I'm the first daughter, come and talk to dad. It's only you that he listens to. And once I talk to him, he will mellow down.
Wow.
So I think actually sometimes it could be, sometimes we don't know what the parents pass through during their own time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the man may not be there. Then coming to my own home, my kids,
Mm-hmm.
I've never asked them. Probably this topic would make me throw a question to them, maybe
Okay.
write up something and let me even see what they feel.
Mhm.
I know for me, my husband is somebody that is also very down to earth with kids. He plays with them, he gives them things, he does their homework with them together, all those kind of things. So me the other side is also like that, but I'm not as soft as my husband.
All right.
My husband is quite very soft because sometimes my kids may not get things done with me easily. But coming to my husband, they will now go back to their father and they will get it.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
And sometimes I don't feel comfortable with it, especially if it's something I don't want them to have at
Okay.
a
Alright.
particular time. So
All
I
right.
feel probably this could cause me to even find out from them
From them.
Great.
which of the parents do they prefer, so that I will also know my own flaws where they are and try to work on them.
Okay.
My advice is that parents should be able to listen to their children, especially male Collins.
Yeah.
A lot of times the male, especially our Igbo brothers, they try to shy away from child upbringing.
That's
And
right.
they feel it's a woman's thing. It
Yeah.
is not. It's only when the kids are grown that you are going to suffer it. They will only see you as a figurehead, as a father. Even when they knew you paid school fees and did all, but that bond will never be there.
That's
That
right.
love will never be there. You create out time, no matter how tight it is,
All
to
right.
let these children know that you are an emotional being too, that you love them. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Indeed.
you for your submission.
Absolutely. But guys, I know there's a lot to say. There are a lot of calls coming in. We just had to be respectful. Ngozi, that was quite a lengthy time to talk. Keep it short and simple. Get straight to the point. Make your point. And if you have a long matter, you can send a WhatsApp at least. Andrea could just do the honors, or I could do the honors to read the message for you. But because there are a lot of calls coming in, ensure that you keep it short and simple.
Hi, good morning.
1 minute.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
This is Odu-obi from Aja.
Hi. Adewumi. How is Ajah this morning?
That is cool.
Great to have you. Let's talk. Children picking their favorite parent.
In my own case, I think my children took after their dad, as in everything is their dad. Though I take them to school, do everything, but once their daddy comes in, they don't want to know maybe the mom has been there or it's their dad.
How does it affect you?
I don't really bother because I know they'll still come back to me.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't feel a certain way small? Like,
Yes, because I do all the things they actually know, but this attitude of my dad is around, I want to I want this, dad I want that, this is what happened in school, you understand? But I don't really bother anyway. I don't really bother. I
okay.
know they will still come back to me.
Of
Wow.
course.
That's
All right,
a
thank
good
you.
question.
For me too, I think when I was growing up, I love my dad. Even up to now, before I can call my mom, I will have called my dad like 3-4 times.
Okay.
So, coming back, I just like maybe it's one of those things, but the love is not that I don't like my mom. I love her, but I'm very close to my dad more than her.
Okay. And why is that, though? Why do you think that you are closer to your dad than your mom?
I don't know. Seriously, I cannot explain.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't. Some issues I discuss with my mom, but I'm more closer to my dad. Emotionally, I'm more closer to him.
Okay.
I think another thing. I think he's the kind of person that comes out to talk to us. He talks very well.
Okay.
Even when we're still very at a younger age, he talks to us like heart to heart.
Okay.
I think that connection.
Yeah.
I think that connection really makes it so much.
All right.
right.
Thank
think
you. Thank you for
Thank you so
sharing.
much. Appreciate you. Wow.
That made sense.
Me.
That made
From
sense.
Ajah. A lot of
That made
sense.
sense.
More calls coming in. We are asking you to tell us your experience. Who were you closest to, or closer to, as far as
Do
our
you
parents are
have a
concerned?
favorite parent?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a favorite parent? If you're a parent, your children already picking sides. Do they prefer you, their father to their mother? Do they prefer their mother to their father? We'd love for you to share with us your experience. And we're also asking why this connection, though. Why this preference?
How do they arrive at
it.
choosing? Even at a tender age. I mean, what we're sharing is just scary. It just dawned on me that this boy is not 2 years yet.
Well, he can pick. I mean, what are you saying? My nephew, my second nephew, could already choose his dad over his mom when he was like, what, 6 months?
Rain?
Yeah, yes, 6 months thereabout. He already chose his dad over his mom.
What's up, Lagos? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
To you.
Una too. Una no dey quarrel for house, so if una quarrel, una settle for studio.
I did tell you.
Is that why you called?
It's just few days ago I realized that I feel like I said these two people, the husband and wife, and I went to look properly. I said, una really marry well. How is your family?
We're fine, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Madam, if you, I told you I don't know how to do that WhatsApp label, but I'm not confident.
No wahala.
It's okay.
We had a father too.
Okay.
My father died 6 years ago at the age of 59.
Okay.
I love that man. Structured. He's a structured man. And I took after him.
Wow.
Things have to be done right. Don't give me an excuse. Hey, mommy, I do this, I do that. When my children, they love their father more than me.
Because you're stricter, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm a disciplinarian, I'm a structured woman. My house must be neat, my clothes must be ironed, washed and ironed. Everything. When I come back from school, when I come back from work, when they see me sit down, mommy, still our homework, they must show me, but they don't show their father.
So it could be because
But today, they have seen the effect of that discipline. Yes.
Wow.
I have 3 daughters, all graduates,
Wow.
brilliant girls,
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow.
And if you see the way they live their life, I hate that you. If you come to my house, come, let me entertain you. When you enter, there's nobody enters there and don't make comment. This is your house now. Wow. When you go house, that's everywhere clean. Things have to be clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't bring something from here, put it the other way. I won't take it. They know it.
Wow.
Things has to be done social. That's my father wakes up in the morning when he retired back to the village in Delta. I will see him arranging his bed. He will make the bed sheet well. He said, bed sheet. I said, no, don't do it. I will do it myself. That's the kind of man.
Wow.
And he's a man of truth.
Okay.
He will not see black and call it blue black. And the day he died, the next day when I go to, they say, if you not cry for my back, don't cry. Because your father was a man of truth.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Ify, for that. And I pick the point that most likely the parent is a disciplinarian, the children will naturally go to the
one who is more lenient. Yeah.
Do you think that could be our experience?
I think so.
Because I think you were a bit more strict. And I know there's a reason why I'm not strict with him. There's a reason. We'll talk about that also.
Yeah. There's also a reason I am strict with him.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see.
So Lagos.
Okay, this person here, I think this show Baba, he says, I'm a first-time father. Andrea Collins, it is really a sweet experience to be a father. May God continue to provide for us. And
Amen.
He says, children are mostly attracted to the mothers instead of the dad, but the dad should up his game by playing with the child always. Feel free with the child, buy toys, drinks, shoe, clothes, etc. for the child. You see?
That's what everybody said until.
We're going to break. I would have loved to say something about that. You see, it is good to create that bond, but most times it doesn't happen that way.
They just choose. If
right?
like create bond from nothing to
They just choose. I'm the one who buys the toys most of the time, buy the clothes most of the time.
Yeah.
I play with him, I bond with him, but he prefers his dad to me. Even though his dad also does that, but he still prefers his dad to me. You know.
And so why? Not why? This question.
We'll go on a break. When we come back, we'll answer that question. Just stay with us.
about the life you desire. A fantastic job, great education for your kids, exotic vacations, and finally, retiring well, knowing that you've secured your family's financial needs. It's beautiful when you think of it, right? But without the right plan, all these dreams could just be wishful thinking. My Here's Plan from Here's Life combines savings and life insurance to secure your child's future. We pay an agreed amount up to 5 million naira or more to your child or beneficiary if the unforeseen happens to you, their provider. This way, your dream for your child continues as planned. Visit www.here'slifeassurance.com to get started. Here's Life. Tell us your dreams.
Apollo, my guy. How every now?
Enjo, what thing now? Eh? That is money you just dey call me.
See, 9 Mobile, they give me call bonus while I finish. Now all my guys go here.
If you never recharge your 9 Mobile line for 40 days or more, recharge 200 naira and above, and we go summer you 6 times your recharge and double data bonus.
Apollo, my guy.
Enjo, see, I go block you now. I go block you now. You go see am.
Terms and conditions dey. 9 Mobile.
Yes, I won. Oh my God, it's home, guys. Since I joined Biggie Bets, I have been cashing out daily.
You don't mean it?
Look at you. Let me tell you, they offer 120% welcome bonus, bigger odds, 315% accumulator bonus, cut one bonus, and you can even cash out anytime, whether in a shop or online. They also have the best virtual games and jackpots. Hey, you see? They even pay winnings instantly. Guy, choose bigger rewards. Visit www.biggiebets.com. Sign up or become an agent now. Biggie Bets. Bigger reward, bigger life.
Enter the place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting because of the shine. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight up curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they trust Lush Hair Extensions. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. We talk about real life conversations happening to real life people every day. This is Family Talk with the Tekes. Family is everything.
All right, welcome back. 10:58 on the clock. It's still What's Up Lagos with the Tekes right here in Nigeria Info 99.3, and we're talking children picking their favorite parent. I know we're used to we've talked about parent choosing their favorite child or favorite children, and now we're flipping the coin. We've got to understand that children also choose their favorite parent, and it's a big deal. And we're asking you, if you're a parent, have you experienced this where your children prefer either you either be the mom or the dad prefers either their dad to their mom or their mom to their dad? How do you feel about it? And then if you, as a child, who were you closer to? Who did you pick as your favorite? That's what we're talking about today on the show. We might also be giving out a few tips as to if you're a parent and then your children prefer your spouse, your significant other to you. And sometimes it makes you feel a certain way. We would share with you also. We'll also share with you some of the reasons why we see children pick their favorite parents. We're going to break, go to the newsroom, bring you the headlines, and we'll be right back.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested a serving law enforcement officer for selling assorted illicit drugs to students of the Federal University in Ogun State. The NDLEA said the officer served in the Lagos State Command of the security agency. Lagos State Emergency Management Agency said no life was lost in the fire outbreak which occurred at the three-story building in Marina, Lagos Island on Sunday. LASEMA said that inferno was extinguished with the combined LASEMA efforts of the community and the state fire service from Lekki and Onikon stations, as well as the federal fire service. The Independent National Electoral Commission has declared Usman Baba of the People's Democratic Party as a winner of Saturday's by-election by Sambuguri constituency in the Kaduna State House of Assembly. The returning officer for the election, Dr. Mohammed Musa, said that the PDP candidate polled 9.113 votes to defeat his closest rival, Musa of the All Progressives Congress, who garnered 7,404 votes to come second. The International Maritime Organization has pledged its commitment to support Nigeria's efforts to ensure maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea. Now, the London-based organization said that the organization's commitment to Nigeria's effort was based on the country's leading role in efforts to secure the region. And lastly, in the headline news, 25 home-based Super Eagles players have been called up for the July's international friendly between Nigeria and Mexico, scheduled for July the 3rd at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in California, USA. Now, the match will form part of the Mexicans' Mex Tour series, which will see the North American play 3 matches before clashing with Nigeria. With that, we end the news headlines. You get another update, more comprehensive, that will be at 12. In the meantime, this is What's Up Lagos, and you're live on the Family Talk with the Tekes.
The family, considered the smallest unit in a society, but the most powerful of all. It is where habits are formed and values are instilled, one person at a time. For society to get it right, family plays a major role. Get ready to talk family on Family Talk with the Tekes. Now, on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
That's right, let's talk. Alex from Ikoyi on WhatsApp here says, good morning, Colleagues and Andrea. This matter now, wow. And he says, my mom was my favorite because she was available than my dad. But growing up, I realized my dad was behind the scene. He was the behind the scene dad. Mm-hmm. And he was matured enough to let my mom take the shine because dads don't show emotions. Okay. He says, now I have 2 daughters and honestly, we are very close. But I want them to be closer to their mom than me. Women are emotional to everything, and I won't let my kids' divided love to affect my wife. As for me, I can cope, but my wife definitely can't cope. Nadia and Jading, I beg, make una pick una mama. Okay, and he says, I can cope with the whole shenanigans because at the end of the day, all children will definitely pause and appreciate a dad, either dead or alive, and regardless. Oh, shout out to you. This is actually...
You want to mention those kids again? So
Nadia,
it's an instruction.
Nadia and Jading. If you're listening, your father, Alex from Ikoyi says, I beg, make una pick una mama. I can cope with the whole shenanigans because at the end of the day, all children will definitely pause and appreciate their dad, either dead or alive, and regardless. And he made a lot of sense, trust me. Let's see. Another one here says, Ayo Kunle from mainland. My dad was my favorite since when I'm young. The love got deeper the more I grew up. He is my fave. And I am his fave son too. My mom is aware and she is cool with it. I love him more because he's more concerned about the kind of life we would when he is no more. Okay. He always makes sure Okay, he always makes sure we don't derail from the path. He died in 2019. I wasn't in town, and my mom called me and she said, you are his fave, and we know he is yours. So you have to make him proud.
Sometimes this kid, when they choose, and you just be worried. Abi, have you seen something? Is it that I'm going to be?
That's how you usually say that.
I'll be like,
why are you too attached to me like this?
Are you scared?
Is there something more?
Is there something you have seen?
Like,
let me know. Let me prepare.
Our son is way too attached to his dad.
Yeah.
Like, it gets me. I can't even lie. I get jealous.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. I get really, really jealous. It's only at night when he wants to snuggle, and cuddle, and then he remembers that his mom has got these two things in front that are very comfortable, and he wants to put his head on it.
But what is, his eye will be clear. Don't worry. He's gonna grow to the point where he will realize that, look, it was a joint effort and plenty of mom as against that. But making their choice has to do with their personality. Because whether or not they're small, they have their own personality.
That's right, though. That's right.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Otobong Iyanam says he's writing from Agbara. And he says, I'm a father of 4 kids. My mom is my favorite because my dad was career-minded.
Okay.
And never cared to bond with his 6 kids. So I took it upon myself to be competitive in my home. So our kids are fond of me and my wife. I bathe the kids, feed and take them to the board. To board the school bus, drive them to school, watch TV with them. I make sure I cook dinner for them when I have the opportunity. Above all, I listen to them and play with kids, what kids love. I present gifts to them myself whenever I buy them gifts. Okay, he says he presents the gifts to them himself. He also said, kids are bound to choose once you let a gap exist between you and them. It was funny in church when my kids, age 6, said I'm the favorite, and my wife knew I'm in to share the love. Dad or mom, time is all you need with kids. I travel a lot, and my job takes me away, but home is never home because my kids keep telling my wife we miss daddy. Time and good communication is the key. Sing songs, laugh, and roll with them.
Absolutely.
Maybe
night in the city.
Maybe you do that more than I do. But I actually...
So. You do a lot. No.
I actually do have, if it's about time and bonding and singing with him and playing and laughing with him, maybe, now, about us, right? Maybe his kind of play. It's not the play I give him.
Yes.
But the kind of play he loves is the kind of play you give him.
Yeah.
And so he would naturally want to warm up to you because he knows you're going to give him that kind of play.
Rough play.
Rough play. And you can say it. Rough play.
It's rough play.
Now, well done.
Spinny Monday,
well done.
On Facebook, there are some messages. Tunde on me sent a message. It says it's natural and normal. There will be always a favorite, even among parents. You say, as a parent, I'm not moved by, but luckily, I know Bolu and Tomiwa will always choose me ahead of their mom. How does their mom feel anyway?
Exactly.
That's the question.
How does the mom feel
to
about
some people,
this?
it's not a big deal. To some people, that's what you want. That's why your meat to start reducing.
Meat to reduce? No. Well, for some people, yeah.
Some people can go as far, you know. See, let's face fact. I know women will not accept this, but most women, if you are petty, is okay. It's allowed for women to be petty.
I can't believe you're saying that.
It's allowed. So there's nothing like no. It's okay. Women are petty.
Okay.
They can come. You can wake up from nowhere and say, okay. My mom, saw it with my mom. I saw it with many women I've known. Now I'm a married man.
Okay, and you are what?
I'm seeing it.
Seeing it where?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, Adeyemo Titlokpe says, funny enough, my children show their affection towards me more than their dad, even though their dad is more available than I do.
Oh, wow.
Fortunately, they are all boys.
Oh, wow.
Still believing God for a girl. Yeah, don't worry, it's coming. And that will be named, she'll be named Queen.
She would come.
Or the princess. Okay, Timothy from Kenneth sent him on Facebook, say, I refuse. Is it? Okay, sorry. It's a Collins. What's up, Lagos? I love the suits. I love the suits. Andrea, I love the tinted hair. I lovely couple. What's up, Lagos? And this our good friend, Sunday, our true Sunday. Oronyehu.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. And Timothy Kenneth said, I always love, I said, I've always loved my dad so much because he's caring and lovable. Babies. No, so besides, he does not get angry easily.
Okay.
Oh, he said besides the fact that he gets angry easily.
Okay.
It's whenever he's angry, his voice is terrifying, but he's the best. So most times, even the bad so-called in quotes, the bad parent is the one children love.
You kind of maybe not bad, maybe the extra disciplined one.
Okay.
And you see, for me, like I said, while we were growing up, we were more attached to our mom because she was always available. My dad is this very uptight and strict man. He wasn't a military man, but you know, his persona, his disposition, you know, it's just like that of a military man. And you know how that is. You are scared of him. You don't want to be. Daddy's coming. Everybody, you have to, you know, go into your room, carry your book, you know, that kind of stuff. We're not exactly free. But, you know, there are also other times when he would sit us down, have the heart-to-heart conversation with us. He would, you know, teach us a few things. But most of the things I learned now as a grown woman are things that he taught me. You get what I mean? So, yeah, he was strict, he was uptight. It took me growing up to realize that all of those were not because he hated us. All of those were because he actually did love us. But his kind of love was a tough love. You know, most children don't exactly understand what tough love is until they are grown. So at that point, when they're still trying to decipher, okay, what is this man showing me? Is it showing me love? Is it showing me hatred? Or what is he showing me? So they naturally gravitate towards the parent that is, you know, loving, accommodating, free-handed, you know. Yeah, I think that possibly can be the reason for choosing a favorite parent.
I'm telling you, it makes a whole lot of sense with that. And you see, this matter, I don't think it's a case that we can treat everything today.
Yeah.
Because what are the common causes? Why do children decide to pick a favorite? Is it a personality issue? Is it the way the parents behave?
All right.
Could it be, you know?
Yeah, let me share this. Toddlers and preschoolers are known for having strong preference. On the bright side, favoritism shows that your child feels very close to the preferred parent. Likely, they have developed a secure attachment. Favoritism also indicates that they're maturing and able to think beyond their immediate needs. Adding to that, they probably really enjoy their one-on-one time and want to make sure that one-on-one time continues. So you see, that is actually one of the reasons this choosing a parent actually happens.
I love the first line you said. It's toddlers and preschoolers are generally known, you know, to have strong preference. You know, I want this, I don't want, you know.
Absolutely.
When life has not, you know, said hello to them, you know, they still can make. So it's understandable and very key to know. There are also some misconceptions about this whole entire favoritism. You know, children picking their favorite parent from that perspective. And these misconceptions, of course, our time will not allow us go into some of them. But the truth is, it looks like we're going to have a part 2 of this. Why is it always like this? The Mondays are usually a half day because we have now the Jumia will be coming up, and then we have Power Solutions right afterwards.
That's right.
Andy.
But hey, you can still contribute. You can still drop your WhatsApp messages. Also, we have a few on YouTube. This is Oluwawumi. Showumi says, I love my dad because he is open for discussion. As young as I was, my dad would call me and ask for my opinion, discuss newspaper, etc. But my mom, on the other hand, is too fearful about things.
Are you serious? Yeah, I can imagine. On YouTube, quickly before we run away, and before we go into the junior time, he said, "This is my first time to see a couple presenting a talk show together. Keep it up, guys. Thank you.
That's
And
Adewale Adekunle. Shout
Uh-huh.
out to you. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Oluwawumi Showumi said, I love my dad because he's open for
I just read
discussion.
that.
Okay, you took that already. How about this one? Samuel Otemuyiwa.
He says, well, I feel one of the factors that come into play is that children want people they can be free with, people that can come to their level.
Aha. You remember that key words we talked about when we talked about favoritism, bonding with children? That you become a 6-year-old if your child is 6. You become
Yeah.
a 6 months old if your child is 6
6
months.
months. True
You start
that.
making some. You
It's
become a
true.
child.
It's true. That's
That
true.
way you can connect with them and play at their level.
In the meantime, we're going on a break to welcome you the Jumia It's 9 anniversary timeout. Stick around. We'll be right back.
With Junior 9th anniversary sales. Celebrate your everyday.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.